Another slicing a massive hole in the stern. Passengers horrified. Several injuries reported tonight. Both ships from U.S. ports. Also breaking tonight, the gruesome discovery, the missing mother and her newborn daughter, just 3 weeks old. The mother has been found dead in the trunk of a car. The baby is alive. Tonight, was there a plot to steal the baby? Did another woman pretend to be pregnant? The deadly workplace shooting, a city worker opening fire, and when police arrive, he starts shooting at them, too. There is also breaking news here in New York City. The freshman stabbed and killed in a city park. The NYPD just releasing this image tonight. A 14-year-old. They need your help. Millions set to travel for Christmas, the frigid cold, the storms, and which parts of the country will have a white Christmas? Rob with the answer tonight. 2 days after the president is impeached by the House, Speaker Nancy Pelosi sending the president an invitation. Late today, the answer from West Point and the Navy. What was going on? What were those hand signals? What they claim tonight. What happened? Tonight, Boeing's test of its capsule to carry astronauts to space at first looked like it was picture perfect. Then the spacecraft using the wrong clock? Where is that capsule tonight? Your Christmas gifts, 4 days left to shop. Which stores will still get your gifts there on time? And Made in America tonight, we asked and you answered. Your one thing made in America. The last minute ideas pouring in and the one gift that will have everyone smiling.
This is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a very busy Friday night. And we begin tonight with the frightening scene at sea. 2 Carnival cruise ships colliding at port. Scared passengers on board watching the massive ships crash into each other in Cozumel, Mexico. Both were from ports in the U.S. Videos showing the Carnival Glory slamming into the Carnival Legend and just missing a third, much larger ship. Close-up images tonight showing the Legend cutting right into the Glory. The ship appearing to suffer extensive damage to at least 2 decks. Several passengers injured, and ABC's Victor Oquendo leading us off tonight.
Tonight, massive ships on a collision course in Mexico. The Carnival Glory maneuvering to try to dock at the port in Cozumel.
Here goes. Through the windows.
Crashing right into the bow of the Carnival Legend.
He's gonna hit us next!
Slicing right through the ship, debris plummeting into the water below.
Someone was coming down the hallway screaming, "Emergency, emergency." Oh my God, we hit that ship.
We felt the crunch, we felt the shake, and it was just very, very scary feeling.
Yo! Oh my God!
Bystanders on the pier looking on in shock.
Someone could have died.
This view from a third ship in the crowded port, the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas, the Glory narrowly missing that ship too.
Oh no.
Carnival says 6 passengers on board the Glory were injured, 1 while evacuating from the dining room.
They're by the windows eating, so it was very scary, traumatic, and just glad that it wasn't worse.
The Glory is more than 950 feet long and holds nearly 3,000 passengers. It set sail from New Orleans 5 days ago. The Legend is supposed to return to port in Tampa on Sunday.
Just incredible pictures there, Victor. He's with us live tonight, and Carnival now says these ships, despite that collision, the both will continue on.
David, Carnival says no itineraries have been affected by this, so that means when the Glory returns to port in New Orleans on Sunday, they'll board a new set of passengers and they will continue on their Christmas cruise as planned, despite having a giant hole in the back of the ship. David?
All right, Victor Oquendo leading us off on a Friday night. Victor, thank you. We turn next tonight to the gruesome discovery and the search for a missing mother and her newborn daughter. They were from Austin, Texas. Police believe they have now found the body of Heidi Broussard, the mother, in the trunk of a car outside Houston, more than 150 miles away from where she disappeared. Her baby, though, has been found alive. Tonight, was there a plot to steal the baby? Did another woman pretend to be pregnant? ABC's Marcus Moore is in Texas.
Tonight, the search for 33-year-old Heidi Broussard and her 1-month-old baby, Margot Carey, is over. The missing mother's body found more than 150 miles from home, strangled in the trunk of a car at this Houston area house last night. Authorities raiding the house and inside, finding a 1-month-old unharmed.
We were able to recover baby Margot, and the baby seems to be in very good health.
Police arresting Megan Firamuska, described by family as Broussard's close friend. She's now facing charges of kidnapping and tampering with a corpse. The 33-year-old who appeared in court today on traffic charges is being held on a $600,000 bond.
We had all prayed that we would be able to find Heidi alive. Unfortunately, as the chief expressed, we don't believe that is the case.
Sources telling ABC News police are investigating whether it was a plot to take Broussard's baby. Authorities believe Faramuska was telling people she was pregnant, and they're trying to figure out if that was true. Police are now looking at online baby registries apparently connected to the suspect. Broussard and her daughter vanished December 12th, last seen in this surveillance image, dropping off her 6-year-old son at an Austin school. Her fiancé, Shane Carey, pleading for his family's safe return.
I love you, Heidi. I love you, Margot.
From the beginning, Broussard's parents certain their daughter didn't leave on her own. Do you feel like she left on her own?
No.
Tonight, baby Margot is with Child Protective Services until authorities can confirm her identity through a DNA test.
And things moved very quickly in this case. Detectives were able to hone in on that house and their suspect after following a number of leads, including one that came late in the investigation. But David, just a day earlier, investigators tell us they were not at all confident they could solve this case quickly. David.
All right, Marcus Moore in Texas tonight. Marcus, thank you. There were also late developments here in New York City tonight in the case of the Barnard College freshman killed in a city park. You'll remember police say 18-year-old Tessa Majors was robbed and stabbed to death last week. She staggered up a steep staircase looking for help before dying. A 13-year-old boy has already been charged in her death. And tonight, the NYPD has just released this image of a 14-year-old. Also wanted, they say, in connection with the case. Anyone with information is asked to call the NYPD tonight. The other case we're following at this hour, authorities rushing to the scene of a deadly workplace shooting in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Police say a city worker opened fire and another worker was killed inside a public works building. An officer and another worker were both wounded. Witnesses say they heard gunfire and immediately started running. Here's ABC's Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas tonight.
As police descended on a Winston-Salem city government office building, reports of shots fired and urgent concern about a gunman on the loose.
Multiple shots fired. They're advising a potential active shooters inside the building.
Witnesses saying the shooter has 2 handguns.
Be advised, the shooter is still there as he's waiting for police. Advised he's still armed.
Within moments of violent confrontation with police.
The shooter, identified as Stephen Dwayne Hazlip, 61 years old, a city of Winston-Salem employee for 12 years.
Police shot and killed the suspect during a brief gunfight just outside the building. An officer is wounded, shot twice. Inside, word of victims.
The victim has been shot 9 times.
Terry Lee Cobb, 48, a co-worker of the suspect, has been shot and killed. Another city worker also wounded.
We're sending prayers out to the families, and I just hope that we can all get through this together.
David, police say the suspect killed a co-worker he had just argued with yesterday. It was apparently a classic case of workplace violence. David?
All right, Pierre Thomas with us on a Friday night. Pierre, thank you. And now to the new storm in the west on one of the busiest travel days of the year, the weekend before Christmas. Snow, rain, and possible landslides in several states. Heavy snow, in fact, slowing drivers. This is I-90 in Washington State. Chicago's O'Hare Airport packed with travelers tonight. 3 million Americans expected to fly across the country today. And in the east tonight, heavy rain and possible flooding in the southeast may cause travel delays right into the weekend. And where will there be a white Christmas? Let's get right to meteorologist Rob Marciano. He's tracking it all for us. Hey, Rob.
Hi, David. A popular question this time of year. Well, our weather pattern has slowed down dramatically. That's not good for the folks in the west. They've been enduring the rainfall. Seattle, a record-setting day today with rain. You see it's still raining there. They've seen nearly 5 inches in the last 2 days. Portland, you're getting it too. It kind of slides to the south through Salem tomorrow and then into San Francisco Bay Area by Sunday before it stretches out. 2 to 5 inches of additional rainfall, though. River flooding is expected. In the south, the southern jet getting a little wave across the Gulf Coast states. Heavy rain from Pensacola to Atlanta into Jacksonville right through Monday. So tough travel there. And as for a white Christmas, this map shows where there is snow on the ground right now. I don't see it expanding over the next 5 days. So if you don't see snow out your door now, chances of a white Christmas for you are slim. David?
The northern edges of the country there, Rob. Thanks. We move on tonight. And next this evening, 2 days after the president was impeached by the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi now sending the president an invitation to deliver his State of the Union address on February 4th. Tonight, the president has accepted, but he's now locked in a new feud, taking aim at the evangelical magazine Christianity Today. for publishing a new and scathing editorial calling for his removal from office. President Trump tonight firing back, and here's our chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
Just days after voting to impeach President Trump, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi today sent him an invitation, writing, quote, "In the spirit of respecting our Constitution, I invite you to deliver your State of the Union address." And she set a date, February 4th, that could coincide with the Senate impeachment trial. Speaker Pelosi still hasn't decided when to send the articles of impeachment to the Senate, but in an interview with the Associated Press, she said, quote, "No matter what the Senate does, he's impeached forever." It comes as Christianity Today, a magazine founded by evangelical leader Billy Graham, published an editorial calling for the president to be removed from office, declaring his actions regarding Ukraine, quote, "profoundly immoral." It's a rare rebuke from evangelical Christians, who the president constantly courts.
Did you notice that everybody is saying Merry Christmas again?
Trump hit back on Twitter, calling the magazine far left and progressive. Billy Graham's son, Franklin, said his late father would be embarrassed by the editorial. But Christianity Today pointed out they once called for Bill Clinton to be removed from office, too. Today, they quoted from that 1998 editorial, saying the words apply to President Trump as well. Unsavory dealings and immoral acts by the president and those close to him have rendered this administration morally unable to lead.
So let's get right to John Karl with us live at the White House tonight. He's been there with us all week. And John, Speaker Pelosi inviting the president to deliver that State of the Union just 2 days after the House impeached the president. And tonight, the president accepting?
The White House put out a statement saying simply that the president has accepted the speaker's invitation. Meanwhile, the top lawyer here at the White House spent the day preparing for the Senate trial, visiting the Senate chamber, and the president is about to leave for Florida. He'll be spending the holidays at Mar-a-Lago with his family. David?
John Karl tonight. We appreciate your reporting all week long, John. Overseas tonight, new developments in the case making international headlines, even President Trump weighing in. The wife of an American diplomat now officially charged by UK authorities in the deadly car accident that killed a 19-year-old in the UK. She's now back in the U.S. claiming diplomatic immunity, but will she have to go back? ABC's James Longman in London tonight.
Tonight, relief for the heartbroken parents of a British teenager.
We believed and we believed. And we've done it.
UK prosecutors charging Anne Sakoulas, the wife of a US diplomat, with causing the death of 19-year-old Harry Dunn by dangerous driving. Sakoulas was driving on the wrong side of the road back in August when she hit and killed Dunn. She returned to the US soon after, claiming diplomatic immunity, but now UK authorities are seeking her extradition. Tonight, a lawyer for Sakoulas, seen here for the first time at her home in the US, says she will not return.
Can I have a word with you, please? Will you go back to the UK, Mrs. Sakoulas?
The US has never denied an extradition to the UK under their treaty, but in this case, the US is claiming diplomatic immunity. The State Department saying in a statement, "We're disappointed by today's announcement and fear that it will not bring a resolution closer." But Harry's mother is hopeful.
I feel it's one huge step towards that promise to Harry.
The charges now mean a diplomatic battle is looming between the two allies, right when newly elected British Prime Minister Boris Johnson wants to forge a good relationship with President Trump. David?
James Longman with us tonight. James, thank you. And back here at home tonight on a spectacular setback tonight for Boeing's race to send Americans into space. Look at this today. This was the final test of the unmanned Starliner spacecraft, beginning with what appeared to be a perfect launch today. But once in orbit, the capsule using the wrong clock for timing the rockets to fire, making it impossible to connect with the International Space Station. The mission then aborted. The reusable Starliner now scheduled to land back in New Mexico in the desert there on Sunday. There's also news coming in tonight about the investigations into those controversial hand gestures made during the Army-Navy football game. Both military branches tonight saying cadets and midshipmen seen flashing hand symbols on live TV. We're playing what's called the circle game and not making racist white power signs. Investigators calling it immature behavior. All are still facing possible punishment. There is still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Friday, remembering a famous actress who starred as one of the iconic Bond girls. Also news tonight in the case making national headlines.